Hello and welcome to the 12th installment of I Hired an Indyx Stylist. That's right, this video marks one whole year of us working with the lovely Ray to style me amazing outfits using clothes that I already own in my wardrobe. And hasn't it just been such a delight? Well, the delight continues, my friends, because this month I've given Ray free reign. She has full access to everything that I own. And as usual, she has made me 8 outfits. We're going to try them on, see what we think. And we're just going to have a good time playing dress ups with the clothes that I already own. Just quickly before we dive in though, I did have something I wanted to ask you. We spoke last month about how the feed seems to have disappeared from Indyx. There's some rumors that it's coming back or maybe that it's going to be changed, but I don't really know. I haven't been able to find any information directly from Indyx. But a few of you have been asking me to try out the lookbook, which is another styling service that you can purchase over on Indyx. It's a service that I personally am not as interested in. Basically, you hire a stylist to give you 10 outfits all in one go, as opposed to being subscribed and getting 2 every week. However, it is a very popular service and several of you have asked if I can give it a go and review it for you. So basically, my question is, I suppose, twofold. Do you want me to do this? Please let me know in the comments below. Is this something you would be interested in? And secondly, do you have a preference of who I hire as my stylist for the lookbook? If we go ahead, I'm not sure. I mean, obviously there are a few people who I watch on YouTube who offer lookbooks. And so my inclination is to go with one of my favorite YouTubers. Or would you prefer if I went with someone who was like more aligned with my style? Or is there someone you really want me to test out? I don't know. I'm kind of terrified. And honestly, I don't like making decisions. So I'm delegating this to you, okay? Let me know in the comments. But enough with that. What you're really here for today is to see the outfits that Ray has already made me. So let's dive right in. Okay, here we have outfit number 1. And how are we feeling? How are we feeling? You let me know. I think I like this one. I do. It's very simple and we've got some really lovely, some of my favorite items, some of my favorite tones of colors, like this beautiful kind of like deep emerald green. Obviously, you know, I love my denim jacket, but they're both kind of like in the jewel tone category almost. I don't normally think of the denim jacket in that way, but I'm kind of feeling it with the green here. And obviously I love these colors and I love so much about what we've got going on here. It is a very like simple outfit though. It feels kind of toned down in a lot of ways. The only bit of pattern we've got is like a white and very deep navy striped t-shirt, which isn't really a pattern. It's like borderline just a neutral, you know? However, having said that, Ray has definitely brought in several different colors and different tones with the accessories. So I feel like that adds a little bit more interest for me. I think I'm especially appreciating the scarf, like this little pop of lilac, I think really helps. And also the shoes. I'm liking the tan with this overall. I think if we had gone for like some dark shoes, it probably would have like weighed this down visually a little bit too much for me. I love these deep kind of jewel tones, but I also like some brightness and lightness to an outfit. And I'm feeling like Ray has done a pretty good job of balancing all of that in terms of the color palette for me. Let me take a look. Yeah, I like it. It is simple. It's simple, it's casual, it's wearable. It's definitely not like an out there rainbow kind of outfit, but like I said, there's still like enough going on here that there is enough points of interest to keep me interested. And do I need to tell you, this is so comfortable. Let me walk you through what we're wearing. Obviously, I've got my tan rolly derbies, which I really like with this. I think they're kind of like the only hint of warmth that we have in the outfit. I feel like it's very much needed. I like it. I like the choice. Then these emerald pants, they're a linen pant by this brand that I never remember how to pronounce, but their whole thing is that they have size adjustable clothing. Then I've got this kind of like mid-weight ribbed white and navy striped t-shirt, also secondhand. The scarf, made by yours truly, of course. The denim jacket, we all know the denim jacket by now. And then Ray has just thrown in this little bucket bag that I got to carry around my knitting. One of those things that's not the cutest thing in the world, but like I really like it. Mostly because I like the color and because it's lightweight and it's easy to wear and it can carry stuff. Like it's just very practical. I am liking how this is working together. It's not something I would have put together myself, but I'm into it. I did originally have the shirt tucked into the pants, but like this is obviously not a super long top and I really like how this looks untucked too. But obviously I think you could go either way depending on what you were feeling on any given day. I like this. I feel like it's definitely one of those very simple, straightforward kind of outfits, but I think it looks really good and it's very comfortable. And honestly, it's not something I would have put together. I think I would have thought that this was too boring in my head to have even bothered, which sounds really harsh, but now that I've got it on, I like it. I like it a lot. I think obviously these items, I love these items so much. In particular, I'm thinking of the base, the pants, and the jacket. Like, even though these are all simple items, just like some linen pants and a denim jacket, they're interesting enough in and of themselves, just like the silhouette and the shape, to just add a little bit of something, add a bit of slouch, a bit of personality, a bit of character that makes it feel not just like any old generic outfit. It still feels like it's a me kind of outfit, just in a little bit more of like a cool, subdued sort of way. I'm into it. A solid start. Should we take a look at the next one? Okay, first time in a while I'm going to make this complaint, but I'm actually kind of warm. It is finally starting to warm up, and I'm like currently obviously in a jacket and one of my heaviest weight wool jumpers, and that's not a complaint. You know, it's just making me happy that things are heating up and it's going to be summer soon. Anyway, the outfit. Let's talk about the outfit. This does feel kind of similar in a lot of ways to an outfit that I've put together recently, inspired by another outfit that Ray made me. I know it's different. It's literally a different pair of pants and a different top, but it's reminding me of this one. Do you remember? And it's an outfit I've really enjoyed wearing. So another iteration, I'm not mad. Just in terms of like the colorful col jeans and like the deep layer, and then this jacket and even this bag. Anyway, how are we feeling about this one? Other than hot. I like it. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, it's similar to an outfit I've already enjoyed and have been wearing. Do I like it as much as that one? Maybe not, but I do like it. It's funny, I didn't really wear this jacket as much this past winter as I did the previous, until I got all of my col jeans tailored, because I have really enjoyed wearing it with this pair and also the other pair, as well as my like orange ones too. I feel like this jacket works so well with the col jeans. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like the fit, or if I think it's also just because these are like a jean material. I don't love them as much all the time with my other kind of canvasy cotton jean material-esque jackets, just for a bit of like texture variation basically. Anyway, I'm literally starting to sweat, so I'm going to take the jacket off and we can take a look at what is underneath. Obviously the hat would be very situational. Like if we're going out on a walk, like I could absolutely wear this hat with this outfit. But even without the hat, I really like this. I know it's simple, but I like it. I just love these col jeans. I think they're kind of like, they're not too in your face, but they're still fun and interesting, still colorful. And this jumper, honestly, has been one of my most worn items this winter. And you can probably tell, because even though we debobbled it not too long ago, it's bobbly as hell all over again. I don't know, it's simple, but I do like it. And I can absolutely see myself wearing this. And I have worn, in fact, this jumper and these pants throughout winter. Don't know that I've put everything together exactly as is, but both of these first two outfits feel very wearable, I suppose is how I'm feeling. Feel very much like within my comfort zone and very wearable. What can I say? After basically a year and like over 100 outfits, Ray knows me. Ray knows me so well. But with that, should we take a look at another one? Let's do it. Okay, next up is an outfit that I wouldn't have put together, and that I don't know how I'm feeling about this one. Well, that's not true. How I'm feeling is very comfortable. This feels like the sort of thing that I would put on when I feel like staying in my pajamas, but I have to leave the house. That's basically how I feel. And I feel like I've worn similar things, you know, like my elastic waist pants with one of my cotton lightweight knits and the vest. And right down to these sneakers. These are the kind of sneakers that I throw on because like I don't have to lace them up or anything. This is a glorified pajama outfit for me. And I'm not mad about it. I don't hate it. It just, because of that, it doesn't feel like exciting or special to me. At least it didn't when I immediately put it on. But let me take a look. How am I feeling? I mean, like, it's fun. It's fun. I'm not mad. Like, I would be fine, like, heading out for a walk or like a really, really casual coffee, or just like taking Ollie out or whatever in this. I mean, obviously these pants, I love these pants, and like they are nice pants and I think they can definitely be dressed up. And even this bag, this is like my fancy bag that I wear to like weddings and occasions and things. So I'm not trying to be disparaging when I describe it as glorified pajamas. I think there are like fun, nice elements here. And I like all of these items of clothing a lot. In fact, some of these are my favorite, most worn items. The overall look though is glorified pajamas for me. I think in particular this knit, I think it's like the shade of blue. I find this very hard to wear and feel like cool in. I think because it's not like a true pastel and it's not a true like solid color, it's sort of like somewhere in the middle. It's very washed out. It's very comfy and I like it, but like it's giving pajama top. I'm not gonna lie, which is why it's a very like casual at home kind of top for me usually. Let me just take off the vest and you can tell me if you think this top is giving pajama. I've got it tucked in at the moment just because it's, I don't know, it looked kind of funny tucked out, but I'm not sure I love this without the vest. I definitely prefer it with the vest if I were going to go outside. It's just not doing anything. Do you know what I mean? And I think the combination of this like really washed out blue with like a plaid, even though it's like a fun, funky plaid, it's just giving fancy pajamas. I think there's also something about the fit of this top where it's like, it's obviously not fitted, but it's not slouchy either. It's sort of like a weird in between, which does make it very comfortable, but doesn't really do anything visually for me. Anyway, I feel like I'm repeating myself. That's where I'm landing. Very lukewarm, comfy, but lukewarm overall. Curious to hear what you think though. And shall we take a look at the next one? I'm excited about the next one. That's right. I'm excited because we're back in this skirt, baby. Does it get any better? I just love it. I just love this skirt. Any excuse to put it on my body and I'm going to take it. And so I love that Ray has pulled this out of all of the items in my wardrobe to style. Because of course, why wouldn't you? It's delightful. Now, this way that she's styled it is a way that I have never styled it, and I don't know that I would have. I think primarily because we've been in winter. So I have been wearing this with big, oversized, slouchy jumpers, and I have loved that look so much. I think the only thing that I'm wearing right now that is not secondhand is the cardigan. And it was the cardigan that Ray told me that I should buy several months ago. Everything else is secondhand. Obviously, we've seen this top before. You've seen this skirt before. Can you believe I got this secondhand? Can you believe it? How are we liking them together? How are we liking them together? It's definitely a different vibe. I don't know how I'm feeling. I think I'm just so in love with the ways that I have been wearing this skirt that I'm not wowed by this. Having said that, it's a very wearable way to wear this skirt, very comfortable way to wear this skirt, and a little bit more seasonally appropriate as we move into spring, obviously, rather than my, big woolen jumpers. I think I'm just like wanting something to kind of like edge it up just a tiny bit. Edging isn't quite the right word. It's just feeling like a little bit too cutesy for me. And I know it's not. Obviously, this is like a slouchy cardigan. It's not like a little pretty cardigan, but I think there's something with just a skirt and a cardigan that's making me feel that way. Maybe if I button the cardigan up, or will that make it worse? I don't know. Maybe I like that a little bit more. I think this is one I'm going to have to play around with. And it's not that there's one thing that I feel like I need to change, and once I change that, then I'll fix it. Like I said, I like this outfit. There's something here that I want to be a little bit different, and I don't know what it is yet. All I know is that this feels almost there. That's how I'm feeling. Maybe I'm just putting a bit too much pressure on this outfit though. The longer I'm in it, the more I do like it, to be honest with you. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm being a bit of a downer in this video. It's not that I'm hating any of these outfits at all. I suppose Ray is just pulling out some of my favorite items, and so I'm so excited to wear them, and yet the outfits are I'm just wanting something just a little bit extra from them that I'm not getting today. And that could just be like a me in a mood sort of thing. I don't know. I do also wonder if it's like the transitional season thing. I always get a bit antsy and like feel a bit funny in my outfits at the beginning of new seasons. I feel like I take a little while to settle into them. So that could also be what's happening. Maybe this is an outfit that by the end of spring, I'll be telling you that I couldn't stop wearing and I'm obsessed with it. But right now, I'm just so used to how I've been dressing in winter that it takes a little while for me to adjust. Ray's doing a great job. I'm liking these. They're giving me some food for thought, to be very, very clear with you. Should we take a look at another one? Let's do it. Playing dress ups is always fun, regardless of whether you end up wanting to add the outfit to your rotation or not. Okay, I'm having a good time. I hope you are too. Okay, now we're talking. This feels good. I like this. I like this a lot. This is definitely a spring outfit. We have like a t-shirt under here. It is like a lightweight knit, but it's a short sleeve. So this would be for like a nice spring day, kind of a day, So maybe Ray can do it. Maybe Ray can get me past my like transitional season phobia that I seem to have, my resistance. Obviously, we're back with the tan rolly derbies, which, do I need to remind you, still have the shoe jewelry on them. And I love it. I still love it. We've got another pair of my Cole jeans. I love them. I was about to say these are my favorite, but I feel like I say that for like almost all of them. Hello, Ollie. I love how the longer these videos go on, especially if I'm filming a few outfits in a row, like more and more toys just get brought out. Can you see them? She's so funny. That's why we call it the Ollie Show, after all, hey? Yeah, we're talking about you, love. Yeah. You're a good girl. Okay, back to business. What was I saying? The outfit, yes, I love it. I love it. Obviously, it's really simple, but I think we've just got so many items here that I love, and there's enough like color, there's enough pattern to make it feel fun and to make it feel me. The denim jacket we've seen time and time and time and time again, and you will never not see it. It's just a fact of life at this point, okay? We've got this lightweight, kind of very vibrant neon kind of green short sleeve top, back with my little knitting bucket bag situation and one of my delightful winter hats. And I just think this is adorable. I think it's like easy to wear. It's not the sort of outfit that I'd be fussing over in any way. Like I said, there's enough color and pattern and interest here for me. It just feels like a Katey outfit, you know? This green is very intense. I'm wondering if I would still like it as much without the denim jacket. I feel like the denim jacket definitely brings a much needed like richness to this outfit that I'm worried it might be lacking without that jacket. Let me find out. I don't know. Without the jacket, it's certainly missing any depth. It's all very bright and light. Maybe I would pick, rather than the light blue bag, I might pick like a darker bag, like maybe my purple one. I'd like it with the purple. Or even if we wanted to bring in that denim kind of color back in to the outfit, we could definitely wear a denim bag. I mean, yeah, I think that works. What do we reckon? I think there's definitely ways that I could, you know, make this outfit work for sure, with or without the denim jacket. Anyway, with all that said, obviously we have some more outfits. We always have more outfits in these videos. Let's go get changed and take a look at some more. So for the next two outfits, Ray has decided to style these pants. These are some secondhand kind of cream colored jeans that I got kind of recently. They're the same jeans as my current favorite brown jeans. Came across these in cream and I thought, why not? Why not? And I really like them. Anyway, I haven't put this outfit on completely because I have to tell you, I'm nervous about it. I don't think I'm going to like it. Ray has gone for very, very light tones here. Basically everywhere except in our two green items. As you can see, the jacket she's chosen is my lilac. Very, very, very light lilac. Like it's near white lilac. Like it's white tinged with lilac. Carpenter jacket that I've had for a few years. And I love this thing, but I'm very picky about how I wear it and what I wear it with. And I don't think I'm going to like it with cream pants and white shoes. But I'm nothing if not a good sport. And we're going to put it on and we're going to find out. Do I hate it? I wouldn't go that far, no. Do I like it? Absolutely not. I feel like I think I'm wearing all white. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm one of those people who wanted to wear all white but bought different items and only realized after the fact, before I like attended my event, that the items didn't match and weren't in fact all white. That's kind of how I feel like I look. I don't know. I feel like other people who wear pastels and stuff more often maybe would enjoy something like this. For me, it's definitely outside of my comfort zone. I love all of these items individually, and I was actually kind of liking the base layer. I wasn't mad about that, but with this jacket, like with the pants and the shoes too, like it's too light. Also, it just feels like a hazard. Like I am not the messiest person in the world, but I've been known to spill like a drink or food on myself or sit in something or I don't know, whatever. And it's like when I'm wearing these pants, I have to be conscious of that. And when I'm wearing this jacket, I have to be a little conscious of that. But to have to be conscious of my entire body all day, it's too much. It's too much for me. Obviously, I like the green. I appreciate the green, but I'm just not enjoying the overall look. And this is not something I would wear. I know Ray's trying to push me out of my comfort zone, and I appreciate that. I am not like angry at her. I'm not going to be like downvoting her or whatever. The whole point of hiring a stylist, at least for me, and especially having like a long-term relationship with one, is that you get to see your wardrobe in so many different ways. And it's cool to know that my wardrobe can do this, you know, even if it's not something I want it to do for me. So can we save this outfit? How can we save? Is it just the jacket that I need to change? Let's find out. Because I mean, you've seen how many jacket options I have. I have plenty. And I feel like there's a lot of different ways I could go with this. I could go my denim jacket. That would be easy. I could stick with the green and go my green jacket or my other green jacket. If I wanted to stick with the purple, just deepen it up. I've got a deep purple jacket. Gosh, I almost have too many options. What am I going to do? You know what? I'm curious to see this actually, my new jacket. Obviously because we're bringing in some more color and some more pattern with the lining, but also because it's a different texture. This almost kind of like, because there's a bit of a nap to it. Is that what the word is? A nap to the fabric? I don't like pushing it backwards, basically. It almost kind of looks like velvet from a distance. It's not, and you will never catch me owning a piece of velvet anywhere in this house. Thank you very much. Velvet is the demon texture to me as far as I'm concerned. But I just feel like obviously with like jeans and then just like a waffle knit
it's a little flat. So can we like add a bit of dimension with this fabric? I want to see. Yeah, see, immediately I like that so much more. I mean, I don't know that this is the outfit that I would choose to put together, but like if we're going to work with this base, I immediately like this so much more. And obviously burgundy is not too far away from lilac in terms of like color wheel. We're kind of in a similar like realm as what Ray was working with. And isn't this jacket just so beautiful? I just think it's so fucking cool. Oh my God. Is there anything else I can do to this to make it even better without removing any of Ray's elements? Okay, so I know I've completely changed the outfit, but like I would wear this. I would wear this. I would. It wouldn't have been something I would have put together. I don't even know if it would be my first choice, but I like this. I like this a lot, and I like it a lot more than the lilac coat. Like I said, it's definitely like a personal preference thing. That whole outfit just looked so washed out to me and for me, you know, for my style. Obviously, I like saturated colors. I do. I love to have a little bit of variation in the saturation, but I don't like to have like an all black, all really dark outfit, and I don't like to have a really all light, all really like washed out outfit. And I'm not mad. I'm not mad about the journey we just went on because like I said, I never would have come up with this on my own. So we're having fun. We're having some fun and we're coming up with some new outfit ideas and reimagining the wardrobe we already have. And that is always the aim of the game. Anyway, like I said, Ray has styled another outfit with these same jeans. So should we take a look and see how different that one is? I do feel like I'm probably going to like that one more. So here is the next option for these jeans, and I was right. I like this a lot more. So we're back with my, sorry, Ollie, I'm going to have to move your toys, love. We're back with my Weekender sneakers, which are like the only patterned or like multicolored item in this outfit. Obviously the jeans. Then we've got this kind of like dark green, just cotton, it is textured jumper that I got from Savers. Was it last year or the year before? I got my pink Obus, just very lightweight kind of like jacket or shacket maybe. And then some gloves that I made. Oh, and then of course the bag. This little bag, secondhand as well. So how are we feeling? Obviously there's a lot more depth, color and interest to this outfit, a lot more variation in terms of the saturation, which I appreciate. I do feel comfortable in this. I could absolutely wear this. Am I excited about this outfit? No. I feel like I keep saying that. I'm so sorry. It feels very color blocky to me. Like I said, there's no pattern, and I do feel like that's partly a me thing. I feel like Ray is doing her best to style these pants, and I have been feeling like I would like two things, I suppose, in my wardrobe at some point. Like I'm not in any rush. I'm not trying to hunt them down, but I'm keeping an eye out. One is for more of like a patterned outerwear that doesn't have a black base. Obviously, I have had and do have jackets that are patterned, that have lots of different stuff going on, but they've always had a black base and I haven't enjoyed those. So basically I need to find a jacket with at least some pattern or some interest, some kind of multicolor thing going on, but in like a color palette that I'm going to wear a whole lot more. And the same goes for bags. I don't really have all that many bags with patterns. And the ones that I do have that are patterned are very like fine patterns that you don't really see from a distance. They read as a solid color other than like a tote bag or two. And I don't really wear tote bags that often. So basically how I'm feeling is I really liked when I was just putting on like the base of this outfit. I was like, oh, I like this. I like where we're going. But then with the jacket and the bag and the gloves, it's all just still very solid. And so it reads color blocky to me. And I don't love color blocking. And so I suppose this outfit is reinforcing to me something I've already known for literally like the last year. I've been keeping an eye out for some kind of outerwear, especially like a lighter weight one that I think I get a lot of wear out of that is multicolored or patterned in some way, and the same for a bag. Anyway, let me take the jacket off and just show you what we're working with. See, I know this base is simple. It's very simple, especially for me, but there's something about it that I really like, especially given that this jumper is textured. I don't really know that I have a solution to this right now. Like my inclination is to put on my new burgundy jacket just like I did in the last outfit. I think because it has that colorful lining and that patterned lining, so it's giving a hint of pattern and color that I'm so clearly missing and wanting in my outerwear. Actually, alternatively, I mean, this is one of the patterned jackets that I do have, but as you can see, it's the black base, so I don't love it as much as I want to. But something like this in different colors I feel like would be just about perfect. But I feel like I could still work with this. Should we try it? Yeah, I like it. I mean, one thing I don't like about this jacket is like the basically white inside. It's not the cutest thing, but as long as we keep that hidden, obviously this jacket it probably shouldn't still be in my wardrobe. I haven't worn it that much, but I do kind of like this. I think this is kind of fun. And I think maybe because this jumper is so dark, obviously it's a green, but it's not black, but it just means that the black doesn't feel like it's overpowering everything then. So maybe this is where the direction I would head, I suppose, if I were going to put these two together with what I currently have. I am sorry. I do feel like I'm being quite negative in this video. I feel like normally these videos are just so like, oh my God, I love it. Ray's perfect. We worship her. And we do worship at the altar of Ray, to be very clear. But no idol can provide everything for everyone all the time, right? Ray's doing a great job. Let's be very clear. But my job is to be honest, both with you, but also with myself, you know? Otherwise, what's the point? Having said that, we do have one final outfit. Let's see if this outfit can like bring it home and we can end on a positive note. Okay, we finally have some pattern, my friends. We have some pattern and some color. And I think Ray might have done it. I think she might have brought it home because I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. Although this is not just one outfit, it's kind of two. I'll show you in a second. I mean, Ray did kind of suggest having the t-shirt untucked with the jumper over top, but the t-shirt doesn't fit me around the hips, okay, friends? So it looks silly just having the t-shirt at the bottom here. I mean, you can see it a little bit here. I would kind of wear these as two different outfits though, just because the layering isn't really doing anything for me. So we will take a look. We'll take a look without the jumper and just with the t-shirt in a second, but just take a moment for this. I love this. So these pants I mentioned just recently, I got secondhand. They're my gingerbread pants. I now think of them because Sammy, my friend Sammy, said I look like a gingerbread man when I wear them. And honestly, I think gingerbread man might be my ultimate style icon, you know? A little bit sweet, a little bit spicy, very practical. You know, gingerbread is a very like functional, practical, like you build shit out of gingerbread if you want to, you know? There's some nice richness and depth, but it's not like too complex. And then often we ice it with like lots of lovely colors, but in like, you know, nice kind of solid, quite graphic, I suppose, is what I'm thinking. I feel like I want to be a gingerbread man. That's my style, isn't it? And these pants exemplify that. I love the embroidery up the side. Obviously, the brown linen is just so comfortable. Also, just for a little bit of extra fun, the waistband is green and then it's got like a blue drawstring. There's quite a lot going on for what are essentially a pretty staple kind of pant. And then Ray has, of course, brought in my favorite jumper. My favorite jumper. It's like a very, very, very pink, almost red kind of jumper with a light pink stripe. I love these sleeves. I love how they're like a balloon, but then the cuff is really long, so they never get in my way. I also like how she's just brought in a sneaker just to make sure we're keeping it casual. And then my little Radical Yes bag that does also have a pattern. This is one of the items I was talking about that is patterned. You just can't really tell. It's a very, very fine kind of check pattern, but it just looks green. It just looks green and I love it. Anyway, I just love this. I love this. I'm so comfortable. It's casual. It's easy. It's cute. I look like a gingerbread man and I couldn't be happier. Anyway, like I said, we do have a t-shirt on underneath and I want to see what that looks like without the jumper. Now, speaking of color and pattern, this top definitely has a lot of it going on. There's different pattern on the back. And actually, this is from the same brand that the pants are from like completely different seasons and years. And I got this firsthand like 3 years ago. The pants, they're more current offering, but I got them secondhand. So they weren't designed to go together, but I kind of feel like they almost go too perfectly with like the browns and the greens, like it's just, and even the pinks, you know? And for that reason, I am kind of feeling the need to, like, I would want to change the bag because it's just all very this green. I mean, it certainly works, you know, if you were trying to just keep it simple, but when am I ever trying to keep it simple? I'd probably really like a blue bag, I feel like, with this. But as is, like, this is cute, this is comfortable. And I don't think I ever would have put these together. Not because I didn't think they would go together, but because I have a little bit of a thing about wearing too many items from the same brand. I don't know if it's the fact that I've been thrifting since I was like 15, but like I have never been someone to walk into a shop and like look at a mannequin and be like, yes, that's what I want to wear, that whole outfit. And I don't like the idea of doing that. I don't like the idea of being told what to wear in that way. And so even though I haven't been told to wear this, I mean, I've been told to wear it by Ray, but I haven't been told to wear it by a mannequin. I sort of feel like I have become a variety hour mannequin. Like that's what I feel like wearing this. But I feel like it's so cute that if I wore it enough, I'd just get over that pretty quickly, you know? I think this is adorable. I really like it. Should we try it with the blue bag? I mean, I've still got that other blue bag out. I don't know that it looks better, but it definitely works too. I feel like I have a lot of options. I also have light blue bags. I have red bags. I have blue purple bags. I feel like all of them would go great with this. I feel like we have landed with these two this one outfit, the jumper or this, I feel like we finally landed on something that I genuinely love. I feel like the first outfit and this final outfit would definitely be my two favorites. It was a little hard going there in the middle at times, but I do want to reiterate that, like, yes, it's always exciting when Ray gives me outfits that I am excited to wear and that I feel good in and that I want to wear. It's always exciting to get those options from Ray. But that's not the only reason I am hiring Ray, and it's not the only reason I'm doing these videos. Even when Ray gives me an outfit that I don't like, which, to be honest with you, there were one or two in this video that I just categorically did not like. It's been a while since I've said that about an outfit Ray's made for me, but it's true. Even when that happens, I still find a little bit of joy and excitement in realizing just how many options there are in my wardrobe, how there are so many options that I haven't even considered, and how you could truly have a completely different style and still have my exact wardrobe. That's wild to me. Like, so much of it is in how we pair things together and how we style things, which, even when I'm wearing an outfit I don't like I was earlier in this video, makes me excited because it makes me like rethink everything in my wardrobe. It makes me realize just how much opportunity there is in the wardrobe I have. If Ray can put something together that I never would have even thought of in a million years, that is so far away from anything I would want to wear, with some of my favorite clothes, how many more other incredible outfits on so many variety of spectrums of aesthetics and styles are there yet to be discovered in my wardrobe? And there is also something about putting on an outfit that you don't like and thinking about why, and like reaffirming what it is you do and don't like. Because, like, yeah, I could go around and just keep wearing the same outfit I always wear, which is fine, by the way. But if you enjoy dressing up and you enjoy playing around, sometimes putting on outfits that you don't like can help you kind of like reaffirm what you do like and to feel more confident and comfortable in what you like. Anyway, with all that said, I hope you know that even when I'm being like negative about an outfit, I'm having a good time. We're being playful, we're being experimental, we're exploring, we're being creative. Like, it's a joyful endeavor, even if a single outfit isn't really working out how I want it to. And I hope I struck that tone in the right way. I didn't want to be dishonest with you, but I also don't want to be a Debbie Downer, okay? I cannot wait to hear what your favorite outfits were in the comments below and what you thought of, especially the ones that I didn't like. I'm sure there will be some of you who like them way more than you like what I'm wearing right now. And that's kind of part of the fun, isn't it? Anyway, a big thank you as always goes to my wonderful patrons over on Patreon, and especially big thank you goes to Olivia, Haley, and Belinda. And thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you again next week. I'll see you then. Bye.